welcome back. Two videos in one night. I think you guys are getting spoiled. But again, I wanted to get this out to market with my opinions because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of videos on this as of the time of this video. But this is the Militaw, the Kizer Militaw. This is kind of their rare model. That's DLC. It's got like a DLC mirror coating and the purple fat carbon fiber with the titanium. And these are kind of a pain to get. Nobody has them in stock. You can't. Kizer's website doesn't have them in stock. Nobody shows them having them in stock. I really wanted this knife, and I jumped on the pre-order at Knife Center, and I had to fill out everything, the sale in advance, and it basically said that once we get it in, we'll ship it to you. You won't be billed until it ships, and that all went fine. I thought maybe I'd be waiting weeks or months, but actually it came in about a week ago, maybe a week or two ago, and I only waited maybe a couple of weeks from the time that I did the pre-order. But I wanted to make this video because if you're interested in this knife, and I won't go into the specs because a few of the real reviewers, the real content creators, have already done it and they've covered all the specs of this knife. I want to cover that if you really want one of these, you should go ahead and get on a pre-order now because I think they are going to be limited. Even though it doesn't say they're limited on the website, I'm noticing that this is the only model of the Militaw that's coming numbered. And my number is 472. And when Love Them Knives reviewed it, I think his was number 150 something. So I don't know. Like I said, they're not talking about the numbering system or how exclusive these are going to be. But I don't think they're ever really going to be an in-stock item where you can just go and load it in your cart, pay for it, and have it shipped. I think that they're going to be pre-order up until there's no more left. And like I said, I don't know how many there are. Like I said, mine on the blade says 472. So I don't know if there's 500. I don't know if there's 1,000, 800, 2,000. I don't know. But I did know I wanted one. So I got on a pre-order list and I did get one. And just like Love Them Knives said about this, it's just such a gem of a knife. It's just so well executed. And this new procedure they're doing where they do like a DLC coating, but then they mirror polish it. It's such a gem of a knife. I really wanted one. Got the fat purple haze carbon fiber, all black hardware. So anyway, the main point of this review of this knife was just to tell you to go ahead and jump on it and get on a pre-order. And I'm going to put a link down below so you can go right to the pre-order for Knife Center. But something else I was going to discuss, and this is really going to be a testament to how much I like the Militaw. I knew I wanted one of these Jonathan Styles designed Militaws, and I didn't know if I was going to get my hands on one of these. It was up in the air when I pre-ordered. I said, well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I did know I want the design, and I started to look at, their S45VN one, which is just plain with canvas micarta, and that's available and in stock. But then I noticed White Mountain Knives. White Mountain Knives has 3 exclusives. So I picked up one of these before I even ordered this one. I picked up one of these just to get in hand and see how much I really like the design, how much I was going to chase after that one. Excuse me, I will not be editing that out. But look at that, there's a pause button. Maybe I should have paused when I felt the sneeze coming. We learn something new every day. Like I said, I'm not really a content creator. I'm just a guy like you that collects knives, spends too much money on knives, and likes to give his opinion when I don't think my opinion has been expressed out there. But anyway, back to the Militaw. So yeah, I knew I wanted one of these knife designs, no matter what. And so I went ahead and I seen these on White Mountain Knives. They have three exclusives that are made for White Mountain Knives only. And this is the one I picked out of the three that spoke to me. And it's the only one that had black hardware, which I thought was really smashing. And this one comes with a red canvas micarta, a red micarta, and like I said, black hardware. And these aren't numbered. Like I said, I haven't seen a numbered Militaw except for this really hard to get one. And all three of these exclusive White Mountain knives, they come with stone washed blades. I don't know if my camera's going to pick it up because I just have a crappy laptop camera and I'm not spending any money on studio equipment or fancy cameras. Unless I get 1,000 subscribers and I can monetize, maybe I'll use that money to upgrade my gear. So all three of their exclusives, they all use the same blade steel, which I find kind of interesting. All of them come in 154 cm. I will try to get that in the view for you. You can see the 154 cm right up here. And they all say Kizer, of course. And then on the reverse, just has the Jonathan Styles Design logo. Again, I don't know how well that's going to show up, but we'll try. So all three of their models come in 154 cm at White Mountain Knives, and I'll put links to all three of those below. So they have this one with the black hardware, which I'm a big fan of Deadpool, and I call this the Deadpool colors, the splash of black with the red. But they also have blue rich light, and they have the scale on Ultim, that see-through yellowish new age material. So they have three different models, and you can go over to White Mountain Knives, and if you use one of the discount codes, you can save 10% at White Mountain Knives. I personally always use Love Them Knives, LTK. I use his 10% discount code just because I love his channel, but I've seen that there's a few reviewers that have White Mountain Knives 10% discount code. You can use whatever one you want. And I'll probably write that down in the description below too. It's just three letters. You put it in the discount at White Mountain Knives, LTK, for Love Them Knives. And that'll get you 10% off. And it's no taxes, free shipping. And oh, I forgot to mention the price of these guys. So these guys retail on White Mountain Knives. These and the other two that are White Mountain Knife exclusives retail for $129 before the 10% discount. So you can knock off almost another $13 with that discount code. So yeah, it's really a testament to how much I love the Militaw. I mean, it's an absolute guillotine, and I'm sure if you're watching my video, you've already watched Militaw videos elsewhere. But it's an absolute guillotine. You got to get your fingers out of the way. It just drops right down. I personally like that. I like two levels of drop shuttiness. I like either where it's a little stiff and you got to shake it down, or you can use the back of your finger to click it down, or I like a guillotine. Those are like the two levels of drop shuttiness that I think are absolutely perfect and were designed to be that way. I mean, it's so fun to flick. I mean, you can flick it in any different way. And it's a front flipper. You can use the front flipper tab. Yeah, so there's only I think there's only two knives that I've ever owned two different versions of. And this is one of them. So that's really a testament to how much I love the Jonathan Styles Militaw design, that I own two of them. I even thought about getting a third, but I mean, that would kind of be ridiculous because I already spend way too much money on knives. And there's other stuff in the lineup. So yeah, I got this one, and I don't mind the 154 cm. I'm not a big blade steel snob. There are a couple steels that I absolutely hate. and there's a couple that I absolutely love. But honestly, if the pocket knife is made out of steel, that's good enough for me because I mean, it can be sharpened. It's going to hold an edge for a while. I'm not cutting things daily other than Amazon boxes, so I mean, I really don't care about super steels, cheap steels, whatever. And 154 CM's been around just for ages, and I like this knife. Now that I have two of them, and this one is so pretty with the carbon fiber and with the black coating. And they say it can hold up to a beating, but since I have two of them, obviously I would use this as my beater, and this would just kind of be more of a safe clean. Just flick it, love it, and enjoy it. I'm sure as a knife nut, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm going to get those links down in the description for you. The main point of this video is I wanted to express to you that I think that these are going to be a very exclusive model, and I think they're going to sell out, and I don't think they're going to be available once they sell out. So if you were waiting for them like I was to appear to where you can just throw it in a cart and order it immediately and just have it shipped to you, you might miss out on it. Honestly, if you love this knife and you love that black coating and you love the purple haze fat carbon fiber, you might want to jump onto it because, like I said, mine is already numbered 472. I'm imagining they're only making so many of them, and that's the point of numbering them. So you might want to get on a pre-order list and, like I did, pray that one arrives before there's no more left and you don't get one. So I'll have all the links down below this video. The first link will be for Knife Center, where I got on the pre-order and they shipped it to me within a week or two. And then I'll have the three links for White Mountain Knives in case you just absolutely love the design and for some reason you want to, save $100 and not go after that really ridiculous to get a hold of black one. And you just love the design and you want to save some money. You can get it in Ultim. You can get in a blue rich light. You can get in this red micarta, which I think is very unique. I like this. I don't have another knife like this in my collection with the red and black. Um, yeah, so I'll have links down in the description, and I will also put LTK so you know what to type in for if you go to White Mountain Knives for one of their three exclusives. You can go and use that code. All right, have a great day.